headlines. Herat hosts 8th National Saffron Festival aiming to expand global market presence. Pakistan's PM say issue will start to settle down once legitimate government established in Kabul. Students criticize Taliban for closure of girls' education centers in Herat. Hello, my name is Mahia Nouri from First Time News Network. Today is 16 November 2023. The 8th National Saffron Festival commenced in Herat province on Thursday, making an initiative enhanced the market for Afghanistan saffron and secure a more prominent position in global markets. Local saffron processing companies, farmers, and exporters gathered at the exhibition to showcase their products. According to the Saffron Farmers Union in Herat, saffron yields have surged by 50% this year compared to the previous year. Union head Bashir Ahmed Rashidi expressed optimism, anticipating a harvest of 30 tons of saffron this year. However, saffron producers and sellers noted the challenges this year due to cold weather and drought, resulting in smaller harvests compared to previous year and obstacles in the saffron export process. Officials from Herat Chamber of Commerce and Investment reported 30% increase in saffron export in just 1 week. 21,864 kilograms of saffron valued at $21.5 million were exported. Local Taliban officials and Department of Agriculture stated the saffron cultivation covers over 8,000 hectares of land in the Herat province, with more than 20,000 farmers actively engaged in this field. Pakistan's caretaker Prime Minister Anwarul Haq Kakar on Wednesday defended the deportation of undocumented Afghan immigrants, saying that the issue would be to settle once a legitimate government is established in Kabul. After the fall of the Republic government in Kabul in August 2021, no country, including Pakistan, so far has recognized the Taliban regime in Afghanistan. Kakar made the remarks at the Margala Dialogue, organized by the Islamabad Policy Research Institute with the theme involving world environment, charting the course for our future. He acknowledged non-state actors posing a security threat to Pakistan. I hope that the governance challenge in Afghanistan, the recent transformation, gets settled because it's pivotal for us as far as our connectivity with Central Asia is concerned. This is the Western region, and this region has historical connectivity socially, culturally with one another, Kakar remarked. These statements come amid Pakistan's recent deportation of over 327,000 migrants in the past 2 weeks, marking a significant move to expel undocumented immigrants. A number of female students in Herat on Thursday criticized a recent move by the Taliban to close girls' education centers in the province, saying such an institution were the last hope for them to pursue their studies. Taliban's vice versa office in Herat said that the presence of male teachers at the rationale behind the recent closures. Zahra, a computer science student at a private university, experienced the closure of her institution by the Taliban. Subsequently, she sought enrollment in one of Herat's educational centers only to face a closure again. They closed the course educational centers again, and it's natural that girls will become depressed inside in such a situation, said Zahra. On Tuesday, the Taliban's virtual office on the Moral Place in Herat announced the closure of education centers, especially targeting English language and computer training centers for girls. An education center in Herat that has been closed by the Taliban. Some female students alleged that the Taliban has issued the explicit warnings stating the attendance at the centers is not permitted. Mariam, a student, voiced her frustration, stating the courses were open and I went to there to learn English, but in this last few days the courses have closed again and we are forced to stay home again. Mina Ahmadi, a resident of Herat, reported discriminatory questioning by a Taliban official. They asked each student question like how old you are or Whether your teacher is currently a woman and will become a man later, things like that. As soon as they saw this part was related to women, they expelled all the students from the classes. She said the closure of educational centers for girls come on top of Taliban's long-standing restriction enforcing the closure of all schools above the 6th grade for female students for over 2 years. Additionally, it has been nearly a year since the shutdown of all educational centers for girls and prohibiting of women from working in non-governmental organization restriction that persists despite global societal reactions.